Okay. Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah, we're not too far.
Wait, what am I saying?
And we are.
Oh, okay.
And action. Hey! I'm Deb. Wait, okay. Hey! I'm Deb.
I'm Tiff. And I'm Chanee.
And we are
BobaSoda.
We just watched Crazy Rich Asians.
But we're about to eat some ramyeon. Okay, let's
Not
pick.
sponsored, but
Yeah.
someone.
I'm getting it the
Oh, yeah.
ramen.
Hold on. We're not sponsored.
You just took it out of my hand.
We're not sponsored, but you can sponsor us. Ready? Pick your ramen. 3, 2, 1. Did you guys have any expectations for the movie, or did you hear anything about it before you saw it?
Actually, I did. I did have expectations because
Okay.
I have a bunch of friends who are in the film industry who watched it beforehand, and they were already giving like really high reviews for it. Not just for Asian American culture side of it, but just like it was a good story. So I was like, oh,
I just heard that a lot of Asians are in it, and I didn't even know the storyline. And I actually purposely didn't like look further into it because when I went to the theater, I wanted to be really like just let it flow. So I have no expectations whatsoever.
Yeah. I just knew that they were rich Asians. I was like, oh, I can relate, but I can't. And I think I first like didn't understand the hype. But then I was like, wait, there are Asian actors in this, and Awkwafina's in this, and Constance Wu's in this. I was like, I have to watch this. Yeah, what was your first reaction seeing it today?
after you took a big bite.
Actually, I thought it was just so funny that they kind of opened up with how Asian people have this culture of gossip.
They do. Like, you can't speak our language
how,
anyway.
The text are just flowing.
Oh,
and, like,
you mean
I'm
later
thinking,
on.
like, this is happening in weeks. Like, throughout the week. And then they're still sitting at the bar
It's
again,
like
and
2
they're like,
minutes later.
yeah, 2
Yeah.
minutes later. How did you? Oh.
Yeah. I was just shook when I first saw it. Because I feel like, okay, so we saw it our third time tonight. And, are you okay?
Yeah, I just dropped my kimchi. Don't die! I'm gonna save it.
So much for keeping the setup clean.
I know, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to learn to use chopsticks for real. Because I do this.
So the rest of these BobaSoda episodes will be watching Chanee learn how to use chopsticks.
Yeah. You know what? The only reason I learned how to use chopsticks correctly was for a boy.
It was because I couldn't eat unless I could use my chopsticks.
Yeah, the first time I saw the movie, I was paying attention to the plot, but I feel like more when I watched it the first time, I was just shook that there were so many Asians on screen, and that there was just things about the Asian American experience and just Asian people just being people on screen.
Yeah.
I was just shook. Like, that was the thing that made me more emotional than the actual storyline.
I think the same thing for me. Like, when I first saw the movie, it finally clicked for me. Like, oh, this is a rom-com with Asian faces, and these Asian people don't have an accent. They literally are just like me, and they're just strong actors, and they're really attractive.
Some had an accent, and it was really attractive.
Who?
Kenja, no.
Kenjang? Oh, yeah, I thought that I have an accent too.
So hot.
Choo-choo.
So hot. No, seriously, props to Kenjang. I love him. I think he's brilliant.
So who is your overall favorite character?
I love Awkwafina as a person, as an artist. I definitely loved her.
Yeah.
She was needed. Her character
Yeah.
was needed in the movie. But I also love Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah.
Because she's a queen. She's a boss.
Yeah. Gemma Chan's character.
Astrid, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like, all of her scenes, like...
She's fine.
She's fine.
She's so fine.
And I love that, like, she knew her worth by the end. Yeah.
The prince.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nick Young?
Like,
So
he
you
was-
fell for him.
Yeah, he was so romantic. He wasn't a mama's boy. I've dated mama's boys before, and it's such a pain in the ass.
Shade.
Their marriage would not have worked out. I just think he was like one of the most perfect representations of how a man should treat his woman.
In fake life.
And
What are your pros and cons for this movie?
I think it taught a lot of good life lessons. It just like really displays all the complex human emotions that go on. Love conquers all. Even the fact that she did it all the way.
The biggest pro for me, aside from like what you guys have said, was how they were able to show family values as important when it came to like marriage and things like that. Like the American view of dating is like, oh, this is really just between me and my significant other. But in Asian households, it's like, no, like you are marrying my entire family.
Yeah.
And she knew that value, and because she loved him, like she wanted him to be able to give his mother honor and still have her in his life. And I thought that was like so important, because that's something I was like, oh, surprise, this is actually gonna be a problem, like, in my own personal life, so.
My friend posted a status about pros and cons. One thing that she brought up that I thought was really important, the portrayal of darker skinned Asians and how Filipinos or like Indian or Sikh, like they were all in lower class positions. And I felt like it's good that it's sparking this conversation. I think it also kind of illuminated the reality that colorism amongst Asians is a thing and it's real, you know. But I don't know, like I don't hate the movie for it because I think this movie itself is such a milestone. It's so monumental. But I wonder, can we see past those roles and, you know, what would it look like later on? You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think what that brings up to me is that, like, the racism that I've been so aware of in America isn't just in America. It's a human issue.
Yeah.
Like, no matter where you go, there's always going to be that. I think, if anything, it should spark a conversation of, like...
For us Asians.
Just for us Asians, yeah. And that, like, yes, we should have movies with darker skinned Asians. And
who's considered Asian? And are we excluding people because they don't look East Asian?
I don't hate on the movie for that, though.
No,
I think it's a good, like, spark.
It's a good start. It's stepping, yeah.
Hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe. My God.
We're BobaSoda. Smash those like, comment buttons, follow.
On the Instagrams, we put all the handles down below in the description.
If you want to know what our next episode is, just subscribe and like you'll know.
Duh. Do you want to say anything?
Bye!